Hello everyone, Mr. Glitch here, and I'm just bringing you guys a quick tutorial on wireless item storage for Applied Energistics 2. Now, I'm just going to come over here and show you real quick what I mean by wireless storage. So, as you can see, in this 1K ME storage, there is nothing. But if we check the terminal, we have creative energy cells, granite, and stones. Now, this is just a little setup I have. I have creative energy cell, wireless connector, ME cable, flux, ME terminal, and a ME drive. Of course, I'm thinking you can remove the ME drive completely if you were just going to do this style. But yeah, we have our ME terminal, everything's set up. If we come over here, you'll see that we have our wireless connector, which is connected to that over there. If I hover over it, there, you'll see that it's connected. As well as our creative energy cell, and that is connected to a ME storage bus, which has everything in here. See, if I take out the creative energy cell and we run back over here, you'll see that the ME cell isn't there. So if we take out everything in here, it'll take out everything that's in here. Same if we put it back in. But the thing is, if we have stuff that we've already taken out and we want to put it back into that said storage, if we try and put it back in here, it will go into the ME. Oh wait, no. Apparently it won't go into the ME drive. That's great. So I'm guessing that this will work with stackable items as well. So now I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial on how to set this up. If we come over here, I have a list of everything you will need to craft in order to make it wireless. So one of the first things you will need is a wireless setup kit, which requires a networking tool, an engineering press, and a wireless receiver. You just put them in a grid like so, in a little 2x2 grid or a 3x3, and you put them like this, and you'll get a wireless startup kit. Now you only need one of these because these have infinite durability and never break. Then you need 2 wireless connectors. These are made with 2 engineering presses, 2 iron ingots, 4 pure flux crystals, and a wireless receiver. Done just like that, and you need to make 2 of them. Now, last things last would be an ME storage bus. Now, this is what you're going to put on your storage that you're going to use, whether it be barrels or crates or diamond chests or even colossal chests if you have them. But this is made with a piston, a sticky piston, and an ME interface, done just like this. So sticky piston, regular piston, ME interface, and that will give you a storage bus. Now, depending on how many storage you're gonna be using this on, you want to make as many of these as you typically need or want. But for this, I'm just going to use 1. Also for this build, you will need your energy cells. I have 3 set up here. You also need 2 ME terminals, or even 1, depending on if you want to access it at the storage as well. And also some ME flux, or ME cables. Now, I have this over here. This is just a 64 by 64 barrel filled with metal crate actually, filled with cobblestone on top of a tier 5 cobblestone generator. Now, first things first, you're going to want to have set up is your power. And then on top of your power, you can have your wireless control. And then you want to grab your ME storage bus, chuck that on the side of the storage or in front of the storage that you want. and then have the ME storage bus just going over to your wireless connector, and that should link up everything nicely. As you can see, it says up the top, device connected. Now if we come over here, we'll just do another little setup like this with a wire with a terminal on top, or whatever, terminal wherever. And then once you've gotten this set up, however you wanted, you just want to come over to one of these. You want to click, right click, and then you want to go over to the other connector and right click as well, and you'll see that they connect with that little line on it. And then if you enter in here, you'll see you have your 4,000 cobblestone, or your items of whatever. Now I'm not sure if you would want to have, what sort of power you would want to have for your creative, for your energy cells. You might have a way set up with solar. You might have it set up with, say, a combustion engine, something with thermodynamics. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just showing you guys with creative energy cells which have infinite energy. So as you can see, we have our cobblestone there, and if you have multiple of these set up around the world, you can just, depending on how many of these you're connecting, you're going to have multiple, I'm assuming. So if you wanted to have this connected up over here, you'd go like that, and if you wanted to have this one connected to this as well, you'd go like that. So as you can see, we have our stone and our granite and our cobblestone, just like that. So depending on how many connections you're going to want to make with this, do keep in mind, if you wanted to have another like storage, you could do another storage bus there and connect it up like that. Just have it going like that all the time. And that does, if you have it all connected to one, it will just keep going into here. See, if I was to take out as much of this cobble as I wanted to, you just see it just keeps going up. So if you have an automated system where it just keeps using a bunch of cobble, or if you wanted to have it set up with, say, bonsai pots like in Skyfactory 4, that's what I'm attempting to do. But yeah, this is basically how you can set it up. I believe if you were to bring out something like this and just have them like all connected, and you'd have like a little setup like, oh, this one connects all the way over here. You can, just as long as they're all powered and they all have the required power that they need. So if we connect that one up and we go over here, we get rid of that real quick, and we just go like this and like this. If we just put a bunch of items in this storage like so, I believe that doesn't put it in there for some reason. No, that's quite odd. But I'm pretty sure if you go, oh, maybe it's putting it in this. Ah, it is. Okay. If we just quickly grab like bunch of energy cells just to fill this up. So we're just going to fill this up with energy cells, just so that way it can't, you know, take storage. So that's filled up. If we come over here and just have, you know, stuff over here, I think now if we put items in here, it will now go into the, yep, it went straight into the storage cell. So if you have it set up so that way it's only one storage in these and it's no import, only export, extract only, there we go. So now if we take out that and we try and put it in over here, we just take out all these, we just put that back in there, only 2 items. So if we take out all these, right, and we only have a cobble, see nothing's in there. If we have it set as import only, if we set it as import only, you will see that it can only take out items. So if you have, say, an excess of like 1,000,000 cobblestone, you could set it so that way it only you can only take out items. So if I had this set to, say, infinite, the infinite upgrade for the crates, you'd just be able to keep forcing in cobblestone and cobblestone and cobblestone just until, you know, you just have so much cobblestone that it literally can't calculate anymore. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good setup, especially since all the research I've done, I couldn't really find anything. I tried it with wireless access points, but these are only really used for the where is it? The Applied Energistics. Where is it? Applied Energistics. It's only really used for the wireless terminals, which I don't know how to link up. It says device is not linked, so that's something for future me to figure out. But also, once you have all these connected and you do have an ME, a wireless terminal and the ME wireless access point set up, it wouldn't surprise me that if you got all these set up to multiple ones around your base, you would basically have infinite storage of, you would basically have access to all the infinite materials you would have set up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's possibly the first Minecraft tutorial I've ever done on my channel. So make sure to give us a like. I'm going to try and do minimal cuts on this so that way it seems to make more sense to everyone. If there's any questions, do ask me in the comments section. As I find myself as an expert of mods, even though I might not know everything, but I can often find my way around certain mods. So if you have any questions about ME systems or get stuck with anything, just chuck it in the comments and I'll try and help everyone out as easily as possible. But yeah, thank you all for watching and I'll see you all in the next video. Later!